All right, everybody, back with another video. Let me show you the symptom. All right, drain and spin. Here we go. Let's put it on right there. That's good. No, wait, what is that? Drain and spin. Let's put it on low spin and play. Let's start by saying everything breaks at the worst possible time. 2025, July 3rd is on a Thursday. July 4th being the holiday. God bless America. And here we go. I put a load of laundry in and started popping the LE code. And this is the symptom. This is what it starts doing. Grinding noises. Then it's the drum looks like it's getting stuck. I'm hearing like some resistance. Grinding noise again. Let's see if we could mimic this. I did a lot of research and I'm hoping it's the Hall sensor. It does sound like a bearing or a sprocket. I mean, it doesn't sound like the Hall sensor would do this, but they're saying that it's possible. And I just want to see if it mimics this symptom here. Let's see if it pops that code. But like I said, everything happens at the worst possible time. So it's a long weekend. Nothing's around. Nobody's open. I'm trying to get a Hall sensor, and I look on Amazon. It's like $10 on Amazon. I usually get my parts from Appliance Pros, but theirs was like $40-50, and it probably would have took a couple of days to come. So I'm gonna try to get one from Amazon and get it fixed, because honestly, you don't realize how much you use a washing machine until you don't have it. Yeah, that doesn't sound too good, does it? Let's see if it's gonna actually start to drain or if it's gonna pop this code. You hear that resistance? Do you hear that? Here we go. Oh my God. This washing machine, I bought this probably maybe 15 years ago. It's been pretty good. Haven't had many problems. I had to change the top hose, the bottom hose. Just been them getting cracked over time, but nothing really crazy. Let me get into it now. Let's try to get this apart and see what we can do. Okay, here we are in the back of the machine, and back cover comes off. There's 4 screws, 4 Phillips screws. Slide the cover out. Pretty simple, nothing crazy. We gotta get this off. Okay, so it's nuts off. I marked this across and up here just to keep the right orientation. I don't know if it makes a difference, but when things spin, I like to keep them in the right orientation. I apologize in advance for filming this like this. I usually film in landscape, but there's no room back here. I have no room, and I can't really pull out this washing machine very easily. I used a breaker bar, and I used a short bar, and this to take off the nut. And people online are using a screwdriver and shoving it in here to get leverage, and I really don't want to do that because I don't know what's behind there. So I had somebody climb in and hold the tub while I use the breaker bar over here. So now we have to pull this off, and it's magnetic, so we have to pull it out straight. Let's get back. Right, it's out. Just pull it straight out. Comes out fairly easy. This is what it looks like on the inside. It's just surrounded by magnets, and there's a plastic sprocket in the middle. The sprocket doesn't look bad, which I'm glad. The gear in there doesn't look too bad. It looks like there's some grease in there or whatever, but they don't look chewed up, which I'm happy about. Let's see back here. So now we got to take these off. All of these we have to come off. Oh, and there's down here. We have to take this plug off, and there's a plug over here, and this screw. Pop those off. So let me do that now. Okay. All of them are out. I just left one on there, just hand tight, just a couple of threads on there. This back here, I don't know if you could see this. This clip is really hard to get to. So I'm gonna take this screw out. I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna lay this whole thing out and unplug everything, because it's really hard to do from underneath. If you take out that last screw, this thing just comes out. Nothing's holding it. And there is the 2 plugs. All right, there's the plug for, I think this one's for the Hall sensor. Right here, you gotta press these 2 in, And this one, just press the back of it and it releases the clip. And this is it. Hang on, there we go. So there's the power and there's the whole sensor. Just a bunch of windings and that's it. It's pretty heavy. Ugh, let's not break it. Amazon to the rescue. $10 later, there it is. This comes off fairly easy. I think we just gotta get this clip out. Let's see if we can do this while videoing. There it goes. All right. There's the model number. I don't know if you could see it. Or is that upside down? There we go. And this one looks like this. From Amazon, like I said, try to do this. There's some tabs here that it goes into. You see those 3 tabs? Put it on one side and focus. Obviously it doesn't fit way out. Is that it? Yeah, right there. And right there. Okay, that's locked in. All right, let's put everything back together, see what happens. Okay, that's back on. Let's leave it tight. Just make sure when you're reinstalling it that those plugs are out of the way while you're tightening this. I almost got them caught underneath because I didn't want to attach them until I was done. I wiped everything down. I wiped the outer ring and I wiped this down with some rubbing alcohol. It was kind of dirty in there, a lot of like dust. But that's about it. This is gonna go on now. And let's see what happens. Okay, that was a little bit of a pain putting back on. Just a little bit. It just keeps getting stuck because it's magnets. It keeps getting stuck to itself. And you're trying to center it on that sprocket. And all right, I tightened this as best as I could. Not too much pressure. Let's plug it back in and see what happens. A moment of truth. By the way, I just wanted to give a shout out to Ben's Appliances and Junk. His channel really helped me out because he had a video similar to what my problem was. All right, let's see what happens here. Wow. Looks good so far. No grinding noises. Looks like it's working normally to me. Wow. I can't, I'm really surprised the Hall sensor would do that. Making those kind of crazy noises like if the bearing was getting chewed up. Let's wait for it to spin up, get up to speed. I'm really amazed right now. Smooth. Wow. Wow, waited a couple of minutes and listened. Nothing. Wow, no noise, no anything. Amazing. A Hall sensor. If this video helped you out, give it a thumbs up. Victory!